You are watching Endeavor TV with the Samsung N150 Eliah netbook. Eliah means that this is the white version, at least here in Europe. And I'm going to unbox it now for you and compare it to the Samsung NC10, which is the netbook that came out 2 years ago. That looks kind of a little bit like the 150, but of course this has a bigger battery and this has a longer runtime. Let's start off first with the technical specs, even though you can check them out online. We have a Samsung Samsung N150 white version, 10.1 inch, 250 gigs of hard drive, 1 gig memory, wireless BGN, Bluetooth 2.1, and yeah, this is the white version, and an Atom N150. Let's unbox it. I already unboxed it in German, but in the German video I didn't compare it to the NC10, so this is this is the netbook itself, not really big. And we have another box in the box, and then it's empty. So let's start off with the extras first. We have some guides, safety instruction, warranty information, of course in a lot of languages. Then installation guide, how to use the battery, I guess, and what to do with it, activate Windows, blah blah blah. And the TCO certification that we are economically well, or we are saving the environment, not economic. Then we have a 6-cell battery with 4,400 milliamps and 48 watt hours at 11.1 volts. So this battery is smaller than the NC10s, which has 5,200, but it should be enough for about 6 hours of wireless surfing. Then we have a PSU cable, and the PSU, we don't get a bag with this. In the Samsung N220 we also get a bag for free, so that's it in the box, there's nothing else. So this is the PSU with the extra cable. What I don't like about the cable is it has 3 poles, so this end is really big. They could have made that smaller and this one lighter, but yeah, well, it's fine. You can live with it. But let's check out the device, because I know that's what you are more interested in than the PSU. So this is the Samsung N150 Eliah. Really beautiful device. We have a glossy finish on the top. You can't see any fingerprints, even if you touch anything. Then what I see here already, after unboxing it for 5 minutes, the first scratch, so that's not really nice. But let's start off with the inputs and outputs. We have a Kensington lock here. This is nothing, just a hinge. Then VGA out, 2 USB 2.0s. On the front we have, this is the on and off button, or switch. Then here we have a card reader, SD card reader, where the SD card will stick out in the front. We put that back in. Then some status LEDs. And on this side we have a headphone, microphone, USB. This USB gives out power if you turn the device off, also if you turn it on in the BIOS. Then a fan, 1000 megabit LAN port or Ethernet port, and a PSU input, of course. On the bottom you can see we can easily take out the memory by just unscrewing this one button, unscrewing this one screw. But I will take the whole thing apart, of course, to take a peek inside. And yeah, N150, Windows 7 starter. The battery goes right here, and as you can see we have a SIM card slot, which is just scotched over, so this is kind of a scotch tape. But I will check out if there is any space for a 3G modem or not. But let's put the battery in and check out the size. So the battery sticks out a little bit, but it's fine with me because it's not that much. It's still thinner than the Samsung N220, as you can see here. Not much, but in the direct comparison it's a little bit of a difference, of course. What you can tell right away is the Samsung N150 is in this way. It's not bigger, but if you look here, Oh, don't let me drop it again. The N150 is a little bit wider, about half a centimeter, or yeah, half an inch. No, not half an inch. A lot less than half an inch, but it's wider. But it's lighter, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, here you can see better. It's a little bit wider, and it only has a Samsung logo printed on. Let's take a look inside. The N150 with the not that great keyboard, but let's start off with the 10.1 non-gloss display. So this is 10.1 inch, 1024 x 600 resolution. We don't have an HD display for this one. 1.3 megapixel camera, I think. And yeah, the keyboard, this is German, so the enter key is a little bit bigger, and we have QWERTZ, not QWERTY, but it feels good, fine actually. The N220 is better because it has more feedback here, and this is a little bit maybe loud too, I'm not sure. But what I really don't like about this keyboard is you can't really feel the distance from one key to the next, and you easily press 2 instead of only 1. But everything else is okay. We have a multi-touch touchpad here, one huge mouse button with fairly well keys, a microphone in, and you can see here the status LEDs, the 6 ones, no actually 5 ones, this one is a microphone only. So yeah, this is the Samsung N150. For the end, let me quick comparison it with the Samsung NC10. So these are both devices. You can see the NC10 has a little bit better keyboard, is what I would say. And let's see how far you can go back with the display. Yeah, the NC10 goes back a little bit more, and even that one doesn't have enough space for me. But yeah, this is the Samsung N150 netbook unboxing for N-Devil TV. Check out more videos on ndevil.com or youtube.com/NDevilTV. This was Balazs Gal.